What up, gang? Fico here. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how I go through the Analyze tab to look and assess the plays that I'm going to get in, so I know specifically where I need to hit to get 100%, where I need to get to hit my actual target in regards to how much money I'm trying to make personally on each play that I get in, and how far this play could take me as far as hitting my actual strike target. So first thing I want to do is look at a play that I'm looking into getting into tomorrow. While charting tonight, I'm looking at XLP in the consumer staples, I believe, consumer discretionary consumer staples, consumer sector in S&P 500. One of my favorite stocks out of there is Walmart. I would look to Target, but Target ran up. We already made bank on that last week. Walmart is the next play because it has a lot of room to run, not much overhead resistance. SPY acted a little funny today. Walmart moved up with strength regardless, just like Target did when it first caught our attention. So first thing I want to do is I'm looking at Walmart. I know that we're 2 down on the month, but we're a green hammer well past the middle of the body of that candle. We're looking at the week. We're 2 up on the week. We broke that today, getting up over the high of 135.20, which was also the high of day from Friday. We broke through that pretty easily. So right now, since we're sitting at a high of day of 137.01, we need to get over that to go 2 up on the week. First thing I do is I'm looking to my left to find pivot areas, which are just going to be the high of day. Or you can do this on the 4-hour here, or you can do this on the 60. We do this for pivot machine guns, but all of these levels seem to align here for these high levels of rejection because it's from the high of that day. So since I have my levels all drawn out, I know that with Walmart, my first target that I'm looking that we have to get through is 137.39, then 138.34, then 139.42, which then we will get into a gap, but we won't find strength in that gap until we get over 139.42 and 140.70. So we have 4 targets that we have to kick through. This is definitely something that I would have considered a PMG in order to take these stops out, since we have not gotten over this level. Shorts are still getting paid for the price being down until it gets over 137.39 and back up. So Walmart gives strength. We're looking at 144. With me, I'm trying to take advantage of it being a short week. I believe Walmart is going to get through 2 of these stops. So if we're getting to the next level here before we hit what I would consider to be a supply zone on the day that pushed this down, I know I'm going to get to 138. That's the strike that I'm trying to get to, where I want to at least be in the money by the time we take out 138.34. So I go look at trade tab. I know I want 138. Right now we have a spread of 6 cents. The Greeks look fire to me. We have a lot of people at the party. 1,600 open interest, 3,300 volume. Looks like we're good. What you want to do and what I do is I right click, go to analyze, buy trade, single, since we're getting a naked call. It is now going to throw our contract down here, which I had pulled up. Go ahead and get rid of this one. This here at the bottom of the Analyze tab is going to be the contract that you just inserted, right? So we know we're getting a call. Our strike's 138. And if you want to assess different contracts, add multiple contracts in here. So let's say you want to look at what does the April 1st pay me versus getting April 16th. First, let's take a look at the April 1st, because that's what I'm going to take advantage of. It's a $50 strike. I'm going to get 10 contracts to start. That gives me a $500 premium if I were able to get the contracts at this price. So I go up here to the left, and I want to make sure that the fixed Y scale is set. I can drag up the price or the amount of money paid back, and I can drag out the price slice so you can start getting that price to break down. So your pink curve here is going to be the current day that you're looking at, and that is changed down here. So I want that date to be tomorrow, the most immediate. Then your blue line, I want that to be the day of expiration. So I'm going to go up here to the top and change that to the 1st, obviously. Short week. So pink line is if your strike hits this price at the bottom by tomorrow, this is how much I'm going to get paid back. Blue line of sorts. So I'm going to move my first price slice at the bottom. This is how much money I'm going to get paid where we're at. We're pretty much right now we're losing money if you enter right now. My next one, I want to be my first strike, so 137.39. 137.39. Right now, we would only make, if this is tomorrow, we'd only be making $78 at that first strike. As you notice, the price starts to really curve up as we move on. Our next strike, 138.34. We're hitting just over 500%. So if you want to be very detailed about it, $500. I drag it out because I want to be as exact as possible. So about 504. So right now, 138.28. So what I do is I knew if I bought this contract right here, 138.28, I'm going to go ahead and put a price line here. %. Show the name on the right. Do not show price. I want this to be a solid, say, blue line, second width, boom. So I know when I'm in this trade tomorrow, if I were to take it at this line, boom. So let's say you get a day like today on Walmart. It's like, how am I going to know specifically how much? Because Walmart gave you a 212 setup here in the middle of the day. So when you know you have that inside candle and you need to break 135.49, you can go back and assess that contract from there and see if I were to enter at over 135.49, how far is that going to be in order for me to hit 100%. For me, I look to get 30% on every trade no matter what. I'm not entering the trade. I'm not going to be able to get 30%. And if it's not going to move at the distance that I feel like I needed to get there, I'm not going to take it. Another thing I do is I take from that high of day, from where price ended at, and then I look and check the percentage with the trend line to see how far do we need to hit the target. First target, we only need to move 4.47. Second target, we need 1.18. I believe that Walmart is going to get the 140 into that gap before we start to see like heavy resistance. So I'm also going to take that into account. When I look at my Analyze tab, I want to know how much am I getting paid for that by hitting 140 by Friday. 140 by Friday is going to pay me $1,700. That's a good investment. So if based upon your risk management, if you know you're only one to put in $100 on the table, 2 contracts, pretty easy, $100. By Friday, you need to hit price to hit 138. So you need to hit your second strike. It's literally that simple. So reading full time frame continuity, getting an idea of how many strikes that you're going to be able to hit, taking out those levels, being able to assess with the Analyze tab will let you know how much money you'll make in detail. You should be running a business, not gambling. So if you have nothing to measure, you have nothing to manage. Always know how much money you're trying to get on a particular trade. No matter what you put in, you should be trying to get back a particular percent no matter what, and you should be assessing where that number is and what you need to hit in order to get it. It's your boy Fico. If you guys are not already following us on social media, Alpha Pack Trading on IG. Follow myself at Fico, FICO.Jordan on IG. See you on the Discord. If you got any questions, hit me up. Peace.
I'm too up every day. I ain't never got a flex. All I get is checks. Buy a private jet. Where we going next? I'm too up every day. I'm too up every day. I'm too up every day. I'm too up every day.